Seated swimming. Seated swimming is an effective upper body mobility exercise that activates all major muscles around your shoulders and upper back. Muscles can become stiff, which affects mobility and decreases our ability to move the arm in a full range of motion. How to perform the exercise? Sit on the edge of a stable chair with or without handles. Make sure you sit upright, with your shoulders rolled back and your core muscles engaged. Raise your arms in front of you with your palms facing each other. Slightly lean forward with your upper body while keeping your back in a neutral position. Circle with your arms back, turning your palms backwards. Imagine performing a swimming stroke. Go until your arms touch the backrest on each side. Travel with your arms on the same path back to the starting position and repeat the movement. Perform the exercise 8 to 12 times at your own pace. Make sure you go through the full range of motion. As you will practice, you will notice your arms will be able to stretch further back. Overhead raise with knee extension. Overhead raise with knee extension is a great whole body exercise that targets your upper and lower body. It increases the heart rate and blood supply to the working muscles. It's a great way to warm up the body or wake up the muscles in the morning. How to perform the exercise? Sit in an upright posture on a stable chair with or without support. Raise your arms overhead, moving them up at your sides. When your arms are overhead, bring your palms together if you can. At the same time, slide with your right leg forward, extending your knee. Keep your heel on the floor. Bring your arms down and bend your right knee. Next, raise your arms overhead as the first time, but now slide with your left leg forward, extending your knee. Keep your heel on the floor. Repeat the movement. Alternate between left and right leg. Modification for this exercise. If you would like to make this exercise more challenging, extend your knee and lift it off the floor. Perform the same movement with your arms. When you extend the knee, contract your thigh muscles. Alternate between left and right leg. Sit to stand with knee lift. Sit to stand is an exercise that we actually do every day when we stand up from a bed or a chair. It is a great way to strengthen our lower body and improve balance. It is an essential functional movement that everyone should practice. We will show 3 ways how to perform this exercise. Chair stand up with knee lift. Starting with the most advanced version, which is advised for those with a good balance. It targets leg muscles as well as your coordination and balance. If you are not sure, place another chair in front of you in case you lose the balance. How to perform it? Sit on a chair in an upright position. Cross your arms across your shoulders and keep your feet flat on the floor. Now, stand up from the chair without leaning forward with your body and lift one leg off the floor. Hold this one leg stand position for 3 seconds. Step down and sit on a chair. Repeat the movement and lift the other leg. A bit easier variation and the basic option is to perform the exercise without the leg lift. Sit on a chair in an upright position. Cross your arms across your shoulders and keep your feet flat on the floor. Stand up from the chair without leaning forward and then sit back on the chair. The weight should be on your heels. And the last variation is the same as the previous one, but only this time, if you need more help, you can place your arms on your handles. In this way, it will help you stand up. It's also a great way to also engage your upper body by pushing down and standing up. Remember, always adjust the exercise to your current abilities. Never push yourself too hard. If you don't feel confident performing the advanced variations, start with easier, and over time you will be able to progress to more challenging activities. Perform 8 to 10 repetitions. Standing, reach forward. This exercise is a mix of strength, balance, and coordination. It's a great way to improve hip and ankle stability while also improving balance. Many times we need to reach forward, and with such exercise we practice, we become more confident moving around in everyday life and performing daily tasks. How to perform the exercise? Stand facing the back support. Stand in a narrow stance and keep your arms at your sides. Step around 3 feet away from the chair. Now, lean forward, hinging at your hips and reaching toward the chair. At the same time, lift one leg off the floor. Return to the starting position and repeat the same, only this time lift the other leg. As you progress, you can step further away from the chair and perform the same exercise. Lean toward the chair and raise one leg. Hold for a moment and return to the starting position. Make sure you do this variation only if you are confident your balance is good enough. How to modify this exercise? If you're not yet confident to perform this exercise with no support, you can stand by the wall and place the arm closer to the wall on it. Now, lean forward and slide with your arm on the wall, helping you with the balance. Return to the starting position and repeat. Alternate between left and right leg. Try to keep your pelvis in line and hinge at your hips. You want to avoid arching your back. You can bend your knees as much as you feel comfortable. This is a bit more difficult exercise, but with practice you will see a lot of progress and improvements in daily life. Start by standing closer to the chair, and as you progress, step further away from it, and by that, increasing the difficulty of this exercise. Perform 6 to 8 repetitions. Seated hamstring stretch. Proper flexibility can help us perform all daily tasks with much more ease. Therefore, after every exercise, it's a good option to perform a quick stretch. The following exercise will stretch your lower body. How to perform the exercise? Sit on the edge of a chair with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Extend your left leg and place your heel down with your toes pointing up toward the ceiling. Raise your arms in front of you and place them on top of each other. Now, with your back straight, lean toward your leg, reaching as far as you can. As you reach your end point, hold the position for 15 to 30 seconds. Release the stretch and then repeat the same with the other leg. Extend the right leg and lean forward, reaching toward it. Go as far as you feel comfortable. You should feel a comfortable stretch in your hamstrings. You can perform this exercise 2 to 3 times.